Hello, Sagittarius. How are you doing? Welcome to your 2026 yearly overview. Okay, we're gonna find out what is in the cards for you for the year 2026. Okay, oh, all right. I'm gonna shuffle the cards. Oops. Bear with me, guys. So yeah, spirits, what's coming up for Sagittarius for 2026? What should Sagittarius expect for the year 2026? Ooh. Wow, Sagittarius, quite a number of cards came out here for you. The first card, of course, was the Knight of Wands. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised at all. That is very you. That is very, very Sagittarius. Like, very fast moving knight, very quick energy. Nothing surprising there. There's the Ten of Cups, the Two of Swords in reverse. Well, this is telling me that 2026 is going to be like a very fast moving year for you. It's going to be a fast moving year for everyone anyway, because 2026 is the year of the horse. But for you, Sagittarius, opening the year with this energy, with the Knight of Wands energy, your very own energy. I mean, talk about meant to be, huh? So yeah, you're going to be having some sort of emotional fulfillment in the year 2026. Something is going to be coming to like full circle. Something is going to be coming to a completion for you. There's a lot of rejoicing here, okay? Probably like in the second month of 2026, there's going to be like lots and lots of joy for you, lots of rejoicing, okay? There's this freedom, there's this newfound freedom, okay? This is a card of bondage, of not seeing what is in front of you, not being able to make a decision. But right now the card is in reverse. So whatever was previously unknown to you, whatever was hidden from you before, is now being made known to you. Like you are no longer in this state of bondage. You're no longer in this state of being, held captive by your own self, not being able to say this. You're no longer in this state. That's why the card is in reverse. Okay. This is the Five of Cups in reverse. This is also a card of heartbreak, a card of like exhaustion, emotional loss, and everything. And it is also in reverse. So this is telling me that this might have been your reality for 2025. Okay. Some of you here may have gone through like heartbreaks and breakups and stuff that really broke you. But 2026 is going to be a very different time for you. All right. We have the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands was in reverse. Okay, there could be something that comes up here that tries to block your new beginnings. There could be something that comes up that tries to block you from being productive, that tries to steal your energy. So beware in 2026, Sagittarius, of people that just come to drain your energy, especially those that take without giving back. Okay, there is this Knight of Cups. I mean, this is kind of possibly a love offer, but the thing with the Knight of Cups is that he is a knight, and a knight is an adolescent, so to speak, is an inexperienced person, someone that hasn't really learned all the lessons. So a knight is kind of like fleeting energy. So if you're not trying to get your heart broken, be careful of this Knight of Cups. This is not a good night. This is someone who is just going to come in with, a lot of energy, probably love bomb you, and then pick up and leave soon. Okay, so be very careful with this Knight of Cups in 2026. Be careful with people who come in moving so fast, trying to like offer you everything that you've been waiting for, trying to be the answer to all your silent prayers and everything. Spirit is saying be careful of that energy. That energy is going to put you in this Seven of Wands. It's going to put you in a defensive mode. You're going to have to always, stand up for yourself. This Knight of Cups is giving like narcissist energy. It's giving narcissist energy, always constantly putting you on the defense, like where you need to stand up for yourself, where you need to come and answer yourself, clear your name and stuff like that. Be very wary of this night, okay, Sag? All right, let's pull some more cards and see what else is coming out for you in 2026. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck. It's the Queen of Pentacles. There's definitely money in your future. Okay, what's this card? It's the Nine of Swords. What did I just say, Sag? Be wary of this person. This person comes to drain your energy here. This is sleepless nights. This is sleepless nights, restlessness energy, okay? Not being able to catch a break because you have like so many things stacked on top of you, so much energy, so much things all the time, so many things to take care of. You just like, even when you try to rest, you're sleepless. These two cards, they come out in reverse. They came out in reverse. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. And the Four of Swords. Okay, I do see here that whatever this issue is, whatever this drama is that this Knight of Cups is coming with here, is going to affect you in a way, okay? No matter how I look at it, it seems like you're not escaping it because this is like a very prominent energy for you in 2026. Love is coming in very strongly here for you, and it seems Spirit is trying to teach you the difference between love and self abandonment in 2026. I don't know, but it's the key here is to use your discernment, Sagittarius, is to use your own understanding, use your intuition to lead you the way. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Someone's progress probably stopped, okay, because of like all these issues. This person will try to like drain your energy, like I said before, and try to like stop your forward movement, try to stop you from attaining your Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I just feel like saying here that just because a relationship is over doesn't mean that you need to stop your own life, especially if you feel like you started doing whatever you started doing because of the connection you had with this person. Okay, this is for a specific person. Face this as it resonates. Even if you started that stuff because of this person that breaks your heart, it doesn't mean you have to stop it when that person leaves your life. What is meant for you is meant for you, okay? And you were going to come by that information one way or the other. All right. Spirit, what else is in the cards for Sag? What is this? The King of Pentacles. What did I say, Sagittarius? Ooh, that card nearly came out. It's the King of Pentacles, guys. You are the King of Pentacles. 2026 is your year of abundance. Is the year when you come into financial authority. Is the year when you come into like authority over your material world, over the things that you can see and touch, okay, in your life. 2026 is your year. Remember how we started this 2026 with the Knight of Wands? Everything is going to be moving very, very quickly for you. All of this is going to be happening in such a short period of time. Okay, you don't feel like this is going to stretch out just because the cards are all laid out like this. No, it's going to be happening very, very fast. Okay, that is why this Knight of Wands is commencing your reading. How great is that? Look at this. It's the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Okay, right when you come out of this, look at this Two of Swords in reverse, and then the King of Pentacles is coming after that. After you realize what has been hidden from you, after you realize what has been holding you back, after you basically realize that the power has been in your hands all the time, like the whole time, then you come back into your inner knowing. Okay, you come back into your state of material wealth. You come back here, and out of this wealth, out of this abundance, comes every other thing that you want. this is overflow, is the Ace of Cups. This is an overflow of feelings. This is an overflow of money. This is an overflow of love. This is an overflow of health and goodwill and goodness. It's basically an overflow of everything that you want in your life. Spirit, what is coming up for Sag 2026? Okay, I think this is the last card from this deck. Here we have the Hanged Man. Okay, 2026, Spirit is going to be challenging you to see things differently, to look at things from a different perspective that you've done in the past. Okay, this Hangman probably has something to do with this your new beginning here. This your renewal, your rediscovery of yourself. Okay, it has to do with this new seed that you're planting. If you hit a block, Spirit is saying if you hit a block on your way, it doesn't mean that you stop the project entirely. It simply means that you take a break and look at things from a different perspective. Okay, so that then you can have like a clearer view. It's almost as if these two pictures are the same thing, like just somebody looking at it from two different perspectives. If you really look at it, I mean, if you try to see it, yes, okay, see that the moment you see it, you're going to come into some sort of balance. Okay, there's going to be this equal giving and receiving in your life. You're going to come into a position of balance, of equity in your life. All right, yeah. So yeah, let's shuffle the cards. Oh, okay, that card really wanted to come out. It's the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, and this is coming under the Knight of Wands. Look at that, this person is going to be juggling you. Look at that, someone who doesn't even know what he wants. Someone who's like, yeah, I want Sagittarius, I want this person, but I also want to go out there and explore. I also want to go out there and be myself. Well, newsflash, you can't eat your cake and have it. Okay? You can't. And look at that. You're showing up as the King of Swords. Sagittarius, you're showing up as the King of Swords here. You are protecting your energy, okay? You are taking a stand. Look at that. The King of Swords is coming directly under the Seven of Wands. You are made. You are strong. You are like physically, spiritually, and emotionally strong enough to handle this, to stand against this, to handle whatever might come as a result of, this drama that comes with this Knight of Cups. You are strong enough to handle it, okay? This is what Spirit is urging you to remember. Spirit says when the time comes and you feel like everything is coming crashing down on you, remember that the power is yours and it has always been yours right from the beginning, okay? You do not have to give your power to someone else. You don't have to give your power to someone else. Look at underneath the deck against the Page of Wands. The Page of Swords is coming under the Nine of Swords. Do you know what that means? You're learning new boundaries. Like you've learned some new things about protecting yourself. You've learned some new things about having boundaries, about putting up walls. You've learned that not everyone deserves a piece of your energy just because they come presenting and looking all nice. Most importantly, you've learned that just because you are in a relationship does not mean that you should abandon your own self. All right. So, Sagittarius, I think this is what is coming up for you in 2026. But I'm also going to pull an oracle message for you, just to confirm this reading. All right, spirit and ancestors, please come true. Please come true for Sagittarius. See what this card says. Take yourself on a date. Endings are inevitable. Oh my god, look at this. I just halved the cards and this is what came up. Remember when we were talking about balance? On one side, you have endings are inevitable. On the other side, Spirit is saying, take yourself out on a date. Because the truth is, you do not need to wait for anyone to love you. You can love yourself, okay? There's different forms of love, there's different ways of experiencing love. It's not just the love between man and woman, it's also between you and universe, the love between you and God, the love between you and yourself, okay? The love between you and your children. It mustn't be someone of the opposite gender that completes you, okay? And just because something ended again doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Sometimes people just come into your life to teach you a lesson and then move on. Not everyone that comes into our life are meant to stay the full course. Okay, some people just have their appetizer and leave. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ancestors, please give us oracle messages for Sagittarius. Look at this card. How's that for happily ever after? Phoenix. Look at this. You are going to be rising from the ashes. Whatever this person puts you through is not, it's not just an upheaval for nothing, okay? Spirit says this upheaval is meant to refine you, is meant to rebuild you from the ashes, from the ground up. It's meant to, like, this is meant to be your phoenix rising from the ashes moment. But first of all, you had to hit the ashes in order to rise, right? You can't just be a phoenix rising from the ashes when nothing has happened to you yet. I'm sorry to sound like that, but you get what I mean, right? Something has got to give. So in order to be ready, in order to pass this initiation process, you had to go through some things, okay? So that you can be this phoenix when you rise from the ashes. It says, how's that for happily ever after? You're going to get your happily ever after all. And look at where I just instinctively placed the card. It's right underneath the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. Let's see if anything else comes out for you. Spirit, any more messages for Sagittarius? One more shuffle. Where you trying to come out? One more shuffle. Oh well, I guess there's nothing else from this deck. Maybe try this one, and because I really just want to give you guys one more encouragement here, okay? Just so you know that God is right on this journey with you. Spirit is taking this process with you one step at a time, okay? All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. Spirit, universe, ancestors, please come through with a junkie card for Sag. Oh, that did not do nothing. Still nothing. Wow. What is going on, Sag? Okay, now that's much better, but better stop it here. One more card for Sagittarius. This card was just turned upside down, so this is your card. Look at it. It's upside down. This card says, my genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. Don't take back the love you put into the universe, Sagittarius. Don't take back your passion. Don't take back yourself that you've poured into the world. Just because one person did not appreciate it doesn't mean that everybody wants, okay? Everything that you do, everything that you put out in this world with love multiplies and turns into more love for you. You might not even see the results instantly, but trust me, with time, you will see all that love return back to you. That is your message for 2026. Sagittarius, I hope this resonated with you. Let me know in the comments. See you on the next one. Bye.